Hello, my name is Jones Apawo from Ghana, the west part of Africa. And in this video, I'll reflect on the topic, the places you will go, insights into e-pedagogy. This was a recorded video I watched on WizIQ. And in this presentation, I'll give the synopsis of the video I've watched. I'll also give out what I've learned and what I've planned to do. Dr. Nelly welcomed the presenter and said this presentation is the second of the day. She mentioned some participants in the chat as well as where they were from. The presenter greeted the participants. She talked about her experience briefly. She asked what the number 3000 represents. She said participants should put the answer in the chat. She said that teachers are likely to impart on 3000 students on the average in their teaching career, and I hope even if not 3000, it's even more in this part of the world that I come from, because even at the basic school, some teachers even teach over 100 students. I, for instance, this semester alone, I'm even teaching over 500 students. So you could say that in Africa we have the ratio of teacher to students is very high. She said if you are online teacher, you are likely to influence more than 3,000, which is enormous also. She said she has been teaching for the past 4 years and her impact has increased. She said she trains teachers and teaches students as well. She said learning is challenging, so as a teacher we need to have a mission because we are going to touch about 3,000 lives. Maybe let's put it like that. She asked some rhetorical questions such as how are you going to deal with your 3,000 students and what happened when you inspire them. So these are some of the questions that we as educators need to be addressing. She said, for instance, the world is evolving and that the world and technology is also changing. And she gave an example like from Web 2, from Web 1.0, then we went to 2.0, then 3.0 as of now. She explained some online formats, and some of the examples she explained were webinars, MOOCs, Google Hangouts, etc. She said she has won award-winning projects. She showed some of them. She was of the view that when you are teaching online, you get students connected and you affect millions. She talked about e-pedagogy extensively and gave an instance of students being creative online. Creativity happens anytime students are given opportunity. She discussed co-learner and pedagogy. She said pedagogy means students learn from each other. She talked about some ways to go about pedagogy, of which peer groups with leaders is one of them. She says students need to collaborate, peer edit, and need to be motivated also. She spoke on Linux and Padlet sticky note sites, which one can also adapt. She said to make your teaching fun, you need to have ice breakers and discuss how one can introduce a lesson. She also said teachers need to build relationship with their students and gave examples of online platforms that could help one do that. Sometimes my thoughts on this is, sometimes we need to let students know that we are not there to maybe intimidate them. Sometimes in my lectures, I tell students that they should feel free to ask questions, and any question is accepted. And I ask them, am I holding AK-47, and they will laugh. So it is good to take note of this. She said learning should be like a play, so that students could create their own comic. Yeah, so that once teaching is like a play, it will not be like boring. She gave an example of one of her students' project that pptx.com was used. She talked about how to decide on the online tools that one could incorporate in his or her teaching to make it look like play, and gave some ways of which Bloom's digital taxonomy is one of them. She was of the view that teachers do not want to learn new technology, but learning is an adventure, and teachers need to let students know that it will help them to learn and help them to continue to learn also. So if as a teacher you are adventurous, then you can also inculcate that in your students. That's what I think of. She had a quotation that read, the more that you learn, the more places you will go. She showed one of the examples of giving a task for students to do that looks like a play, and said the Symbalo could be embedded into models. It said Symbalo is software. She said it is good to give rubrics to tasks, and that there are tools that could help you do that, and one of them is the rubrics. She said rubrics helps you create rubrics and email the rubrics to individual students instantly, so that the student will get to find out how the task is going to be awarded. She said she also find it easy working on Google, for example, Google Doc. She said platforms should not force us do things. That is, if you are not comfortable with, maybe for instance, model editing environment, you can prepare your material in either MS Word or Google Doc and copy and paste a model. She showed her example on Google Drive and said integrating Google Drive can help you impact on students. She said teachers could use flowbarrow.com for quiz, and the flowbarrow.com could grade multiple choice question instantly and email scores to students individually. She ended her presentation on a quotation that inspires where one will decide where to go. She gave out her details. Dr. Nelly came in to thank the presenter and thank the participant for coming also. Insight gain. I've learned about E Pedagogy, and many online tools that could help in making teaching a play. I have also learned ways to affect students and inspire them. I've learned about Google tools such as rubrics, Google Drive, etc. What I've planned to do, I will let my students collaborate a lot on projects by following pedagogy. I will make my teaching fun by using some of the online platforms so that students will be eager to learn. I will try to incorporate Google Drive, rubrics, flowbarrow.com in my teaching process. Thanks for watching.